Good evening to you all. You're welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. 1 second, please. Right. Yes. As I'm saying to you all, what I will say to you all is what you see before you is a picture of all the fancy women, the women of the APC party. If you look at the way they're dressed, look at the way they're dressed. Look at that. Can you see? Look at the way they're dressed. Oluremi Tinubu, Abike Dabiri, next to the president, Macaulay, Kemi Nelson, and so on and so on and so on and so on. Senator Abiodun Olujimi, Senator Fatimat Raji Rasaki. All of these people. Can you see? Can you see? And in the middle, I want you to see. I want you to see. I want you to see. This is Amoda Babatunde, aka Lady K. Her name is Amoda Babatunde, but she's known as Lady K. Look at the way she's dressed. Look at the way she's dressed. And I almost want to break down when I look at this picture. This is so painful. This is so painful. But we must continue. We must continue. These women, they are all APC women. Notice they held Lady K and 3 other, they only brought 4 of them out today. They have not said anything. All these women have not said. But look at the woman. This is a southerner. I've deliberately put 1 or 2 northerners in here. Senator Gaba, and Rep Khadija Bukaba. See, you remember the time when one northerner was arrested? Do you know within 3 days they let her go? They intervened. Why are southern so-called women who are prominent women saying nothing? I'm going to read to you. Don't take my word for it. I'm just going to read a few lines to you. I want to read you a few lines. So, I am looking at this video. I am recording this video, and I am breaking down inside. Since I saw this report and the Punch has recorded this, I'm going to read you a few lines in the Punch. I'm going to try and read, in fact, I'll try and read the whole of the Punch to you. It's hard. Keep in mind, they've only allowed 4 of them to come out. This is a very hard read. And I've read it before. I'm having a real trouble reading it. Let's just bear with me, please. Just bear with me. The Department of State Services feeds 12/8 of Yoruba Nation Agitator Sunday Adeyemo, aka Igboho, with soup known as engine oil. Let me read that to you again. The Department of State Services feeds 12/8 of Yoruba Nation Agitator Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho, with soup known as engine oil. Counsel for the detained persons, Pelumi Olajengbesi, has alleged, according to the lawyer, who said he was at the DSS headquarters in Abuja on Friday. You know what? Let me read it to you. Look at that picture, and I'm going to bring it to you. I don't want to just read so you think I'm just reading to you lies. Here you go. So let me go from the top. This is by Punch. Punch released this. They got the info and they released it. by one of the council, obviously, the defendant council. The Department of State Services feeds the 12 aides of Yoruba Nation Agitator Sunday Adeyemo aka Sunday Igboho with a soup known as engine oil. Counsel for the detained persons, Pelumi Olajengbesi, has alleged, according to the lawyer, who said he was at the DSS headquarters in Abuja on Friday, today, after over 4 weeks of not being allowed to meet with his clients. This is in a country where they tell you they comply with the rule of law. They've denied access to their lawyer for 4 weeks. The detained persons had diarrhea after eating a soup with fufu or eba. Efforts to get reactions of DSS spokesman Peter Funaya on the lawyer's allegation proved abortive, as he neither took calls put across his line by a correspondent nor replied to a text message sent to his phone as of the time of filing this report. In an update sent to our correspondent on Friday, Olajengbesi said that he and 2 other members of the legal team met with 4 of the 12 detained persons. He said it is important to state that the current situation is a classical definition of wholesome human rights abuse. You're reading that now. This is a government that tells you to believe in one Nigeria. Let me read those words again. It is important to state that the current situation is a classical definition of wholesome human rights abuse. Their health is sadly poor and in a sorry situation. They are made to sleep on bare floor and are badly beaten before medical treatment is accorded them to heal and conceal injuries from torture. Lady K, Amoda Babatunde is her name, in particular, seems to have sustained fracture on her left leg and is in serious pain. She has not had a change of clothes and forced herself to sleep in the terrible cell. A larger percentage of them have high blood pressure issues, as confirmed. Let me read again. A large percentage of them have high blood pressure issues, as confirmed by the SSS clinic. They are fed with a liquid they call engine oil as their soup for their food. Their normal routine is to eat and resume toilet where they purge for long. They are being treated badly, worse than animals, and we did our best in assuring and keeping them upbeat in high spirits before making our exit. The Punch had earlier reported that the 12 persons were arrested on the July 4th, 2021 during a midnight raid on the Ibadan residence of Igboho. The secret police had said its operatives killed 2 other associates of Igboho in a gun duel during the raid. The detained persons, through their lawyers, subsequently approached a federal high court sitting in Abuja to demand their release. The court had on Thursday adjourned the suit till Monday because the DSS failed to produce the detained persons as ordered by the court. Justice Obiora Eguatu had ordered that the DSS should grant the lawyers to the detained aged access to their clients. The counsel to DSS, Awo, however, informed the court that the DSS had no intention of disobeying the court's order. Awo said some of the names on the court order were different from the names of the persons that they had arrested at Igbo's house. In his update, Olajengbesi said, on the issue of discrepancies in the names, it was confirmed that there was an error from both sides as to correctness of their name. We therefore agreed to adopt same as reflected on the DSS process, and we have concluded plans to file a motion for amendment of our process in order to avoid any unnecessary legal debate that may further prolong the matter. After its midnight raid on July 1st, 2021 is actually to say, the DSS had declared Igboho wanted for allegedly stockpiling arms to destabilize Nigeria under pretext of Yoruba Nation. But the agitator denied the allegations. He later escaped to Benin, where he was arrested at an airport in Cotonou on July 19, 2021. Igbo, who was arrested while trying to catch a flight to Germany, is currently remanded in a detention facility in Cotonou, pending a court hearing after the conclusion of investigations. Okay, so I want you to go back and read about Lady K. I'm going to show you Lady K. She's the lady in the middle. Let me go in and zoom in. Let me zoom in. This is Lady K in the middle. This is Lady K in the middle. I want you to see that. That is Lady K in the middle. Can you see? And look at all of these women. That's Lady K. Amoda Babatunde. She is one of our media presenters. Myself and her and others have had several meetings where we were talking about Yoruba Nation. It's our right. There was no talk about violence. We were talking about our right to self-determination. We have, under the so-called fraudulent constitution, the right to freedom of association and assembly, the right to speak, without interference from the government. But you can see the government don't care. There she is. As when she was walking there, she was limping. We now understand she's got a fractured leg, and they made her walk around with that. That's your one Nigeria. All of these women you see in this picture, many of them are Southerners. Oluremi Tinubu, Abike Dabiri. There you see Abike Dabiri standing proudly, smiling next to the president that has ordered the illegal arrest and imprisonment and mistreatment of Lady K. And all of these women, shame on all of them. 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 Shame. They are Southerners. I deliberately put in two Northerners in here. One of the names on the Senator Binta Gaba, House of Reps Khadija Buka Abba. They are Northerners. Now, when they arrested, I believe in UAE or Saudi Arabia, there was a lady that was arrested. Within 3 days, she was freed. Because the government, the Fulani government, because she's a Northerner, they ensured her release. But here we have, look at all these ladies. Notice how they're all dressed. They're all dressed in fine clothes, all of them. And they cannot share, they do not even have an ounce of humanity. You heard me? They don't have an ounce of humanity in them. None. Zero. 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 This is sad. This is sad. This is sad. This is really sad to see. And the thing is, majority of the women in the pictures here, guess what? They are from the south. They are Southerners. From the middle belt downwards, they're Southerners. And they're all in here. But you know what? They are quiet. They are silent. They are quiet. They are silent in the face of oppression of their fellow Southerner. What does that tell you? The Fulanis do not care about you as a Southerner. Hear me well. You may think that they care about you because they see these ladies here, they're smiling next to you. But where are these ladies? Where, as they are ill-treating Amoda Babatunde, aka Lady K? Where are they? Why are you guys, when they speak up for their own, why are you not demanding? Why are you not saying, you are all in APC? Why are you quiet? You are all in APC. This is a shame. This is sad. This is frustrating. This is sad. This is This is sad. I'm going to read. She hasn't even got a change of clothes. Let me read you the line again. Let me read you what they said about her. And they've got 3 other guys. Many of them have got high blood pressure. And they have been given engine oil food. Do you know what long-term damage they're doing? Do we know the long-term damage? And this is a government that tells you, this is your one Nigeria for you. Now, let's go back here. Let's go back here. Let's go back and read what she said. I don't want to just put words out. I want you to look at it. Look, here you go. Look. I'm sorry. Whew. I'll be fine. I'm going to go through this. Right. Listen. 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 Look, let me go. Now, listen. They are made. Lady K in particular seems to have sustained a fracture on her left leg. Lady K, you can see it. Lady K seems to have suffered a fracture on her left leg. See, Lady K in particular seems to have sustained fracture on her left leg and is in serious pain. She has not had any change of clothes and forced herself to sleep in terrible cell. No change of clothes. I have been saying this. No toilet. Do they give her toiletries? She's on bare floor. That is inhumane. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to show you something else. Okay. We must go for Yoruba Nation. Can you see why we have to go for Yoruba Nation? Can you see? The people who are telling us to be in one Nigeria, this is how they are treating us in their one Nigeria. Can you see why we have to go for one Nigeria and go for Yoruba Nation? We have to dismantle one Nigeria. We have to. Listen to this. Now, I want to read Section 34. You see? You see? You see? Every individual is entitled to respect for the dignity of his person, and accordingly, no person shall be subject to torture or to inhuman or degrading treatment. No person shall be held in slavery or servitude, and no person shall be required to perform forced or compulsory labor. The federal government is breaking their own constitution. It's a fraud anyway. It is promulgation decree number 24 of 1999, which means it's a military decree. They can disregard whatever they want. This is why we need to dismantle this contraption. Ladies and gentlemen, this is horrifying. Again, I'm going to read it to you again. Lady K, there are three other guys. You know what? Let me read it to you what you do. Let me read you what you do. You see? I'll read it to you. Let me read it to you. It says here. It says it is important to state that the current situation is a classical definition of wholesome human rights abuse. Human rights abuse. And this is here. No person shall be, Section 34A, no person shall be subject to torture or to inhuman or degrading treatment. And you're still telling me to believe in one Nigeria? One Nigeria is actually harming people. One Nigeria is actually harming Southerners. And these women do nothing about it. They are all APC women. Southerners. Southerners, it's time to wake up. Middle Belt, Biafrans, Yorubas, we must dismantle contraption Nigeria. We go for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, Middle Belt Nation now. No going back. No going back. Now, the other thing I want to put in here, you see? No, let's go here. So now, they are made to sleep on bare floor and are badly beaten before medical treatment is according them to heal and conceal injuries from torture. Again, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This goes here. You see? See? You see? Again, I'm telling you, those of you talking about one Nigeria, look at what I've highlighted there. Every individual is entitled to respect for the dignity of his person, and accordingly no person shall be subject to torture or to inhuman or degrading treatment. And yet that's the very thing that this government is doing. They are made to sleep on bare floor and are badly beaten before medical treatment is accorded to them to heal and conceal injuries from their torture. Is that not inhuman treatment? Is that not inhuman or degrading treatment? I ask you, those of you telling me one Nigeria, those of you telling me to believe in one Nigeria, is that not bad? Is that not inhuman or degrading treatment? Now, the other thing, the thing now, and Lady K, a woman, every southern APC woman, shame on you. Every southern APC woman, shame on you. Every southern APC woman, prominent APC, Oluremi Tinubu, Abike Dabiri, all of you, shame on all of you. Shame, 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 shame on all of you. Because one of you, Lady K, aka Amoda Baba today, is being treated in this manner, and you guys have said nothing. Nothing. I'm telling you now. I am telling you now. I am telling you, mark my words, the treatment they will give her is what they will equally give you if you do not dismantle contraption Nigeria. When the time comes, you might even get worse. You might even get worse. No more. We mustn't accept this. We go for Yoruba Nation now. We go for Middle Belt Nation now. We go for Biafra Nation now. Now. We must no longer be silent. This is injustice. We must stand. We demand that Lady K and others be released. They've done nothing wrong. And the government is breaking the constitution, and nobody. This is why the fact that the government of the day is breaking its own constitution is justification for why we are going for Yoruba Nation. Now, let me go and bring it back. I'll bring it back to you. I want you to just look. You see? Remember, Lady K in particular seems to have sustained a fracture on her leg and is in serious pain, and they are not allowing them to get proper treatment. She has not had change of clothes. A woman has not had change of clothes. She falls asleep to sleep with her leg in pain, and they are made to eat. They are made to eat. List this. They are made to eat. You see, they got a larger percentage of them have high blood pressures, and confirmed by the SSS clinic. They are fed with a liquid they call engine oil as their soup for their food. And then they have to go to the toilet. This is inhuman. Again, go. Look, this is inhuman. This is enough of this talk. I don't want to, we need to start taking action. Those of us in diaspora, we know what there are steps that we should be taking in the coming days. We need to be taking steps in the coming days. Those of us in the diaspora, to make the world know this is what they're doing. We need to place share this broadcast far and wide. And shame this southern woman, Oluremi Tinubu, shame them. She's an APC woman. Her government that she supports, that she's a member of, is doing this to a fellow southerner. She's doing nothing. Abike Dabiri, the so-called diasporan commissioner, whatever they call her, minister in effect, she's done nothing. This is a diaspora. Look, Lady K, she came from diaspora. And this is what, and Abike Dabiri said nothing. She came from diaspora. Lady K she came from diaspora to come home. And Abike Dabiri, a woman, a southerner at that, has done nothing to address this issue, to say this is wrong. They are all dressed in fine clothes, but they don't care. I'm just here to tell them the treatment they've meted out to Lady K. If this southern so-called APC women don't realize, if we do not end Nigeria now, they will get worse treatment from this Fulani government. Mark my words, they will get worse treatment, including Abike Dabiri, Oluremi Tinubu, all of them. They will get worse treatment because this is a clear evidence of how they view, the Fulani government view Southern women as less than their cattle, less than their cows. That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, we must take action. We must take action. Those of us in diaspora, and particularly, watch out. We must take collective action to raise the awareness. We need to go to all of the, we will be having discussions and telling you what we need to do, but don't worry, we will keep that for now. We're going to hold for, but we mark in the next coming few days, we need to start taking collective action to raise the level of awareness in all our countries that we're in. This is injustice, and we need to take that action. Enough of just talking. We will be taking action. Action. Yoruba Nation now. Biafra Nation now. Middle Belt Nation now. Now. We are not accepting this anymore. This is how they treat Southern women, less than their cows. We have had enough of the Fulanis. They can keep the name Nigeria in the north. We have the right to self-determination. We have the right to self-determination. And they must release every single member, 12 of those they illegally arrested. And they have to release the bodies of Afar and Adoga. We need to put pressure on them internationally. For the whole world to see the military junta that is killing Southerners daily. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be back later on. Thank you for watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. This has gone far enough. This has gone far enough. This has gone far enough. Just keep looking at what they've done to Lady K. Keep looking at it. And this could happen to you as a Southerner. This could happen to you. This could happen to any of you, including the women in here. It could happen to any of you because of the fact that you're a Southerner and they want to take your land. You need to wake up now. There we go. So what we are saying now, you see. So this is sad. The government of the day, you see, they are oppressing us and they want us to believe in one Nigeria. How can you continue to believe in one Nigeria when they are oppressing us? How? Enough. Wake up. Dismantle contraction Nigeria now. End RIP one Nigeria. RIP one Nigeria. Yoruba Nation now. Yoruba Nation now. Yoruba Nation now. Biafra Nation now. Biafra Nation now. Biafra Nation now. Middle Belt Nation now. Middle Belt Nation now. Middle Belt Nation now. We are going for right. We have the right to self-determination. Please sign the petition. Sign the petition. No more talk. The petition is there somewhere. It's at the top somewhere. Yeah, you could see at the top left hand as I'm looking at it. Sign it. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you for watching. Please share. The time for action for us Southerners is now. We need to galvanize ourselves. Those of us in diaspora, we must make the whole world know the oppression, the suppression, the inhuman treatment that we are getting from the Fulanis who have forced themselves on all of us. We say no more. RIP one Nigeria. Yoruba Nation now. Biafra Nation now. Middle Belt Nation now. Yoruba Nation now. Middle Belt Nation now. Biafra Nation now. Yoruba Nation now. Thank you for watching. Thank you and goodbye.